Live from Fox 4, this is Breaking News.
Breaking news here on Fox 4 at 6. Thanks for joining us. I'm senior reporter Caitlin Knapp. It's day 3 of investigators searching a piece of property in LaBelle and trying to figure out what mysterious substance made 14 officers sick while investigating a stolen RV. And now Fox 4 has property records and tracked down the people who own the land. But the question remains, what sent those first responders and the suspect to the hospital? And that's where we pick up with Fox 4's Ella Rhodes, who has been there throughout this entire process, live tonight in LaBelle.
Caitlin, 3 days later, and we still don't know what the substance is that made first responders so sick. But the Hendry County Sheriff's Office says outside of this property, there is no threat to you guys at home. And speaking of the property, well, I talked to the landowners and they tell me they don't know much either. For a third day, investigators searched this property on North Industrial Loop, trying to figure out what mysterious substance got 14 people sick. Fox 4 was able to dig up these property records on the people who own the land here. They're in Miami and told me over the phone they haven't heard from investigators. The owner's wife says they rent spaces to people to store their vehicles and other large equipment. The owner's wife told me, "My husband doesn't know exactly what is happening. He rents the property. The information we know is what's being reported on the news. No one has contacted him about anything." I asked if they knew the suspect in custody, and all they could say was he rents a parking space from them. Federal agencies joined Hendry County to help with the investigation, including the Army National Guard, ATF bomb technician, FBI WMD, FBI evidence collection, the DEP, and Lee County's hazmat team. Captain Susan Harrell with HCSO says these agencies have better technology to test what they're looking for.
We don't know what we're dealing with. We just don't know, and we're not trying to create any fear in the community. We do not think it's affecting the community whatsoever. Again, outside of the perimeter, there are no effects.
She says besides first responders feeling nauseous and dizzy, they also had difficulty breathing and trouble with their memory. But people like Zoe Bayless and Hunter Robertson, who live in LaBelle, want answers.
It's weird because what if, like, we don't know any information. They're not telling us anything. They're just like keeping it under wraps. But what if it is serious and we need to like evacuate or something and we just don't know?
Hendry County Sheriff Steve Whitten said in a statement, his concern level is low at this time due to the fact that our federal partners with the best lab equipment available has conducted a complete and thorough testing of the air quality for chemicals and hazardous liquids, which at this point have come back negative in all areas. I actually just heard from the Hendry County Sheriff's Office, and they have received the all clear for the scene here on North Industrial Loop. And I'm looking at my email because that's where they just sent all that information to. But they say it's still unclear on what caused the deputies to get sick when they were on the scene here. Now, since they're not sure, they are going to continue investigating and looking into that stolen property. But they did get the all clear for the scene, and it's still an active crime scene. And as we learn more information, we'll be sure to keep you updated. Live in LaBelle, Ella Rhodes, Fox 4.
Thank you, Ella. Really big development here as we've been following this for the past 3 days. And we'll have the latest for you tonight on Fox 4 News at 10. And you can also follow this story throughout the course of the evening on fox4now.com.